I think by now we should be used to the sight of João Pedro celebrating goals for Chelsea because man can't stop scoring goals for Chelsea. Once again, he got on the score sheet today to give them that win, and also with Enzo Fernandez scoring the penalty for Chelsea. Chelsea fans, yeah. 2 goals to nothing today against Fulham, but you guys should tell yourself the truth. That first half performance wasn't good enough at all. It wasn't up to par, and that's why you have a coach. It went during the break, during the first half. During the first half, I'm sure he spoke to the boys about how they needed to get back into action, how they need to redirect their focus and win every second ball and be more aggressive and want it very much. And I think I saw that difference in their second half performance, because in that first half, no, that's not the Chelsea that we want to watch. That's not the Chelsea that can challenge Liverpool, or the Chelsea that can challenge Manchester City or even Arsenal for the Premier League title. That is not it at all, because I look at that performance in the first half. If not for, they were also lucky. Let me say Chelsea were lucky, because that goal from Joshua King should have stood. That foul on Chalobah, should have been overlooked actually, because it's game, it's football. When you do a 360 or you do a Zinedine Zidane 360, your leg has to land somewhere. And unfortunately, landed on Chalobah. There is action. It's a contact game. But then, like I said, Chelsea were a bit lucky, because another referee or a VR would have blown for a main goal, would have blown for a goal, and would have affected the performance of the team. Just look at that, and look at that penalty also that went the way of Chelsea with Fulham. Fulham considered another penalty, just like they did against Manchester United, and this time around Enzo Fernandez scored that penalty. Chelsea were lucky, because on another day these decisions might not have gone their way. But that second half performance is what we're talking about. But the first half, Chelsea didn't play well at all. They didn't show enough. They didn't show enough aggression. They started the game as if they were tired, and they allowed back-to-back counter-attacking play from Fulham. The transitioning from Fulham in the first 30 minutes of the game was so super. Every single time looks like they were going to score, but eventually Chelsea came into the game. We saw the performance of Moises Caicedo bossing that midfield in the second half, and also to match with Enzo Fernandez pushing forward. Yeah, sadly, Liam Delap got injured in today's game, but then when you have, like I said earlier, when you have João Pedro in your team, he will always assure you of goals, and it has not failed for Chelsea up to this point. So for Chelsea, good one going into the international break. 2 wins from 3 matches, 2 wins, 1 draw from 3 matches. They've not played the most dangerous team in the Premier League just yet, so we are going to have to wait to see what it's going to be like. But congratulations to Chelsea for that win. 3 points in the bag. You guys were very lucky to